We met Mac Choice a year and a half ago while visiting the Soupmobile in Dallas. The nonprofit serves 600 meals a day to the homeless. In Mac's case, they took him off the streets, found him a home, and gave him a job.
I've been there for 15 years, and it's 15 when it's 15 summers.
Mac later told me his only wish for Christmas was teeth, which I shared with our viewers last October.
I saw Mac's story that you aired, and then when David came into the office and we talked, he didn't have to ask twice.
David Timothy is the suit man who asked the dentist for help, knowing Mac needed new teeth for more than just aesthetics. Dr. Fitzgerald did $60,000 worth of dental work for free.
He had some pretty interesting things going on. I saw some things I hadn't seen before, and it was pretty extensive.
This is where I used to look, and this is where I look now.
1 year later, Mac is a new man.
Since that day, the outreach of your love and consideration from others, I have that smile.
Mac is also grateful he can eat again and not have to gum or swallow his food. He's especially thankful for Dr. Fitzgerald.
You saved my life.
It's interesting when I hear him talk because he'll say, why me? It's like, why not you?
I just keep looking back and thinking about, how fortunate, blessed. Just out of everybody, it's me.
For his generosity and kindness, we named Dr. Fitzgerald today's Our Neighbor.
When you're smiling, and the whole world smiles with you. And when you're laughing, oh, you're laughing.
Hey there, it's Marcus Leshock. Today I am fortunate enough to be joined by Ted Brunson, the new host of Chicago's Best TV. Ted, how are you?
I'm great, man.
All right, so we're here today at the Hunt Club. We're talking about crazy sandwiches. You picked the Hunt Club for a reason. Tell me about this Big Ten burger.
This burger is ridiculous. I mean, when you take a look at it, you're not going to believe that people can actually eat this whole thing, but some people, according to the Hunt Club, do.
Biggie.
Kerry Taylor, executive chef at the Hunt Club.
Little piece of lettuce, throw a little bacon on the griddle, grilled onions, and roasted mushrooms. There's a cheese quesadilla. You might as well have a little pico de gallo. Now we can put our burger on. You can really add the chicken fingers anywhere you want. And now we've got our onion rings. Just a little chili, a little sour cream, a couple of jalapenos around.
Wouldn't you say that this is the epitome of Chicago? This town loves food so much.
It really is. You got some big folks here in Chicago, like with big appetites. The Big Ten burger.
It's like this should be the what?
I can't. Boy,
what do we even say?
I really can't do anything but giggle right now. That's why we have this. We're ready to go. Wow.
Do I have anything on my face?
This is really messy.
Yeah, it is. So how would you rate? You think this is the craziest sandwich in Chicago?
I'd say this is one of the craziest sandwiches, but I get a feeling by you asking me that, you're kind of baiting me right there.
Now, my pick isn't as crazy.
No?
Just a lot different.
Yeah, but can I finish this first?
Yeah, you gotta finish that first.
That's good.
All right, Ted, here we are. We are in Humboldt Park, Borinquen Restaurant. They have the Jibarito sandwich.
I've been here almost 20 years. First of all, I ate a lot of Mexican, but not Puerto Rican, completely different. Sounds awesome. I love the fact that the plantain is the bun.
That's exactly what it is. They've been here 22 years. They created the sandwich about 15 years ago. Let's go inside and check it out.
First step, we slice the plantain lengthwise.
Careful.
Okay.
Is this your first time?
I got practice. Drop them in there, 350 degrees. We'll bring them over here.
So this is something you made up as well, right?
Yeah, the wood block is, it had to come with the sandwich.
It's like a snowflake. Every single Jibarito is shaped differently.
Juan Peter really knows what he's doing here.
He does.
But I can't wait anymore, man. We gotta eat this.
You ready to eat it?
Yeah.
And the thing I love about it, the plantain is crisp, but it's still kind of soft, if you can feel it. Like it gives a little bit.
It's got some texture to it. That is really good.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a bun.
Really? So,
there's no way you can eat this and not fall in love with it.
We urge everyone else to try something new every day. Because you never know what's going to be the best according to you, right?
There. Look at you.
Yeah.
Working
It's called a segue for the show.
Working in the show.
I was really so shocked when I just are they serious?
Mike Obbs making a special trip to his alma mater today. The former football player graduated from Orr in 2005 and couldn't believe the news that someone had stolen the bleachers from the stadium, a stadium just built last August.
That's a whole new team, and they was proud of this, man. They came up here, they did their thing this year. They made it downstairs. Even the basketball team did good this year. So you know what I'm saying? How do we reward them? We take all their benches.
The 800 bleacher seats were lifted over the fences that protect the field. Principal Jamie Poole says they've been noticing bleachers missing since January. Now students have nowhere to sit on game day.
It's a huge loss for our kids, a huge loss for this community. What this stadium has done for us has been tremendous, and to think that someone will come and take this away from us is startling.
So I want to do a full investigation, get the police department involved, and just try to find out what's going on.
Poole says he's filed several police reports with District 11. He says they even caught the bleacher bandit stealing on surveillance cameras.
That's real crazy. I ain't never heard of nobody stealing no bleachers.
Poole says there are 4 scrap metal businesses in the neighborhood and says that's likely where the bleachers went. But for Mike, who was one of the players who fought hard for this new field, the collateral damage left behind is nothing compared to the few $1,000s gained by the thief.
If a community don't stand up for something like this, might as well everybody must stay in the house and lock your doors, because that's all it's coming to, is a world full of thieves.
The Chan Oaks subdivision in Antioch is swamped, floodwaters threatening dozens of homes.
Pretty good. How are you?
How do you feel?
I'm doing pretty good.
David Whitmer is checking on his neighbors, making sure they're safe. His neighborhood quickly turning into an island.
It's just getting a good start right now, but it's got us good. It gets me first.
Heavy rains in Wisconsin caused the Fox River to rise more than 4 feet above flood stage, and that water is moving south now to the already overflowing Chano Lakes.
What's your worst concern right now?
That's going to come up a lot faster than people think it's coming up.
Inside the Fox River Springs neighborhood, the grueling work of making sandbags is underway.
The question is, somewhere we're hoping to get relief, so I imagine we made someone mad somewhere up above.
Residents are trying to save whatever they can. Frank Schmidtke is one of those people worried about what tomorrow holds. It's the 3rd flood here in less than a year.
I've got gasoline-powered pumps, electric pumps. I'm just going to try to keep the water on that side of the wall and keep this side of the house dry. Hopefully we'll be able to save the house.
Maybe we can bag it up higher here.
Back at Chan Oaks, Whitmer continues the work of a good neighbor, believing the worst is yet to come. In Antioch, Aaron Baskerville, CLTV News.
Some kids from Chicago Public Schools hit the links today. CLTV photojournalist Aaron Cooper tagged along with those 5th through 8th graders, started the 6-week Introduction to Golf program.
For the last 6 weeks, we've been bringing the kids out to different golf facilities. We've walked them through all the different golf shots. We teach them how to putt, how to chip, how to pitch, and how to hit full swing. This is it. This is the basics of the shot. It's fundamentals.
Now follow through, Becky. You hit the top of the ball. Next.
We have some kids that are just learning the game, and we have some kids that are proficient at it. Golf is a kind of an individual sport, but I think it's kind of a gentleman's sport too.
Take it to your waist. Go, stop. Now follow through like that.
Golf is an everything game. You have to learn everything from putting, chipping, driving.
I like playing golf because it's more of a challenging sport.
Now go down in that grass.
Before, when I had just started, I hadn't been able to make the putt in or the chip, and now I get even closer, and pretty soon I may be able to get it in.
We all need to do our part and help the young people in the city of Chicago. We feel like we're doing our part to help the kids, other than just schoolwork, classwork, which is important. They're required to do it, but we want to give them something to have some interest in doing.
It's always good to teach golf as a game. It's a great game to play, but it teaches so many life lessons, and that really for us is kind of the main thing. A lot of these kids are not going to be professional golfers, but they're going to learn things by playing golf that are going to help them throughout life. We want them to keep playing, and hopefully by doing that, we'll be building some better golfers for the future.
like Tiger Woods.
Our thanks to photojournalist Aaron Cooper for